Hello, welcome back to this YouTube class on Yoruba. Last week we talked about simple communication terms in Yoruba. So today I would like to give more examples on how we can use those words in proper sentence. So flow with me while we continue. So we're talking about using Yoruba, Yoruba tense, Yoruba tense to form a sentence. So today we are going to be looking on three basic simple Yoruba terms that we are going to be using to construct or to form a sentence. So the first one is ẹ dákẹ́ ariwo. The second one is ẹ jọ̀wọ́. The third one is ẹ jókòó. So we'll be using these three simple terms to construct a sentence. So the first one is ẹ dákẹ́ ariwo. But do not forget, last week we talked about you using to form a sentence in form of respect, which marks a form of respect. So using and why saying dake ariwo, it is just for a single person. So and you saying edake ariwo in another form by addressing two or more people. So firstly, I'm going to take edake ariwo in form of a group. Okay, a group. Now, number one example that we're going to be looking at in form of a group, we have Edake Ariwo. We are going to be using Edake Ariwo in form of a group, like you're referring to two or more persons. So now we can say that number one example is Edake Ariwo, comma, ẹ̀yin akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí nítorí ariwo yín dí mi lọ́wọ́. Now, this is a simple sentence. A teacher is addressing his students that they should keep quiet. Now, the meaning of this is now, Edake Ariwo is talking to two, is referring to two or more persons. That is, Edake Ariwo, be silent. Be silent. This student. Because your noise is distracting me. So now if the teacher is saying Edake Ariwo, it simply means it's not referring to just one person. It's referring to probably the whole class that they should please keep quiet. They should keep quiet because their noise is distracting her. So Edake Ariwo, you can actually say it also in your place of work. Probably maybe when there is crowd, there's plenty people, and you're trying to say Edake Ariwo. So nítorí ariwo yín ṣe kíni ó ń dí mi lọ́wọ́. Do we get it? Do we understand? So that is just a simple form of Edake Ariwo. Now, in terms of respect, okay, so now in terms of respect, now we have now you saying Edake Ariwo, you are referring to just one person. but probably the person is older than you, or the person that you feel like giving respect to. Do we understand? Do we get it? So now you saying edake ariwo for marking of respect. Now we can actually say baba, baba, comma, edake ariwo. You can also say baba, edake ariwo, or you can likely put a form of respect by placing an apology before saying edake ariwo. Now, let's go together. We have baba, baba which simply means my father. Edake ariwo. Normally, if you are telling an elderly person that please be silent or please keep quiet. Now, you cannot just in English, we might probably just say baba, keep quiet, or baba, please keep quiet. But if you are saying baba edake ariwo in Yoruba, this symbolizes the respect. It is not like you are commanding the person or you are trying to say something otherwise. Do we get it? So when you are saying baba, edake, ariwo, it's a sign of respect. There's no any form of disrespect in it because of the that is present. Do we understand? So we can say baba, edake, ariwo, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, edake, ariwo. You understand? So that ẹ̀gbọ́n mi is also my brother. He's your elder brother. Please keep quiet or please be silent. So that's a form of respect. So that will be that in terms of respect. Now when we have edake ariwo in terms of a person. Do we get it? So an example for that is going to be dake ariwo. Don't forget using for a group of person and as a mark of respect. So now if you are having dake ariwo, it simply means you are talking to your mates or you are talking to somebody that is much more younger than you, or you are just referring to just one person. Do we understand? Okay, so now we are going to be having Bola dákẹ́ ariwo. Do you understand? So probably Bola is your friend or Bola is your younger sister. So you are telling her to what? Keep quiet. There's no any form of respect in it. So you are just saying Bola dákẹ́ ariwo. So there is no in it because Bola is your friend or Bola is your younger sister. We can have Jide dákẹ́ ariwo. You can say dákẹ́ ariwo rẹ. That is, you are referring to Jide directly. Saying to Jide that Jide, keep quiet. You are emphasizing on that noise that he's making. So you are saying Jide dákẹ́ ariwo. So that will be that on that for dákẹ́ ariwo. Number 2, we have ẹ jọ̀wọ́. Now, last week, don't forget we talked about jọ̀wọ́. Jọ̀wọ́ simply means what? Please. So, and now we want to be using the same thing just as we've used for the first one. So, the first one we'll be looking at here is for a singular person in terms of a person. So, now we have jọ̀wọ́. Jọ̀wọ́, that is please. How do we use it in a sentence? Now, if I'm using jọ̀wọ́ for a sentence, don't forget jọ̀wọ́ is please, not that is in terms of respect. Even though it's in terms of respect, trying to plead with the person. But when we have jọ̀wọ́, which is please, we can likely say Adé jọ̀wọ́ bá mi lọ ra oúnjẹ. This is very simple. We have jọ̀wọ́ in the sentence. Adé, please help me to buy food. So you can say, Ade, please help me to buy food. Like Ade jọ̀wọ́ bá mi ra oúnjẹ. So this jọ̀wọ́ here, Ade is somebody that is very close to you. Ade could be your friend. Ade could be your younger sister or brother. So that is that on jọ̀wọ́. Now, respect, in terms of respect, in terms of respect, you know, don't forget, in terms of respect, we have jọ̀wọ́. Do we understand? So we want to be using in terms of respect, that is jọ̀wọ́. Do we understand? So now, this jọ̀wọ́ in terms of respect, let's use a mother, like somebody that's older than you, or your auntie. We can say auntie me or sister me, like my auntie or my sister. So you can say auntie mi, ẹ jọ̀wọ́, ẹ bá mi ṣílẹ̀kùn. Now, your sister or your auntie is much more older than you. So in putting ẹ jọ̀wọ́ in a sentence, you can say auntie mi, ẹ jọ̀wọ́, ẹ bá mi ṣílẹ̀kùn. That is, you're trying to tell your auntie that, my auntie, please, can you help me open the door? So it's very simple and straightforward. You can say ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, that is your elder sister or your elder brother, ẹ bá mi ṣílẹ̀kùn. Or you can say daddy mi, ẹ jọ̀wọ́, please, ẹ jọ̀wọ́, that ẹ that is there. You cannot say auntie mi, jọ̀wọ́ bá mi ṣe kíní báyìí. Do you understand? It's like, even despite the fact that you're not calling her by her name, you are saying auntie mi, the fact still lies that this ẹ is not there. So if the ẹ is not there, it's like a form of disrespect. So we have ẹ to indicate the respect in this sentence. That is why we have auntie mi, ẹ jọ̀wọ́, ẹ bá mi ṣílẹ̀kùn. Now, do we understand? Do we get it? I believe you are writing out your questions down, which is going to be much more attended to. So, also in terms of group of persons, do you understand? So now we have ẹ jọ̀wọ́. That ẹ jọ̀wọ́, we want to use it as a form of addressing some group of persons. We can say, I can likely say that, okay, let me use two people for an example. Jídé àti Fọlá. Are we together? So we can say Jídé àti Fọlá, ẹ jọ̀wọ́, ẹ gbé tábìlì yẹn wá sí bíbáyìí. Do we get it? So now, if you are saying Jídé àti Fọlá, definitely, and Fọlá, they are two people. You know, don't forget we're talking about group of persons. So Jídé àti Fọlá, Jídé and Fọlá, ẹ jọ̀wọ́. So it's not necessarily you saying this in terms of respect. You're only putting ẹ because they are now two. They are no longer, we are not talking about one person. So ẹ gbé tábìlì yẹn wá sí bíbáyìí, that is Jídé and Fọlá, please bring the table here. Do we get it? So that is for jọ̀wọ́, ẹ jọ̀wọ́. Now we'll be moving to ẹ jókòó. Ẹ jókòó. So now we have ẹ jókòó. Now, we want to use this one to make a sentence. Last week we say ẹ jókòó is what? Sit down. Sit down. Now, if you are saying jókòó, let's start with in terms of a singular person. In terms of a singular person, or in terms of a person. Now, if you are saying Joko, we can just say that Shola jókòó sórí àga. Now, Shola jókòó sórí àga. That is, Shola sat down on a chair. Hmm? Or if it is the present, you can say Shola sits down on a chair. So if you are saying Shola jókòó, so it's somebody that you can address, somebody that is your mate or somebody that is your friend or somebody that is your younger one. So you're saying Shola jókòó sórí àga. So respect, we have, in terms of respect, it's no longer going to be jọ̀wọ́. So what do you think should come up before jọ̀wọ́? Now, just like what we've been doing, we have jọ̀wọ́. Now, how do we use jọ̀wọ́ to construct a sentence? Jọ̀wọ́, in terms of respect, you can say bàbá jọ̀wọ́. Sorry. You can say bàbá jọ̀wọ́ jókòó. Do you get it? You can say bàbá jọ̀wọ́ jókòó. Now, you know that we are using jọ̀wọ́ jókòó. Now, why don't we say bàbá jọ̀wọ́ jókòó? Do you understand? So, if you are having bàbá jọ̀wọ́ jókòó, we cannot come here and say bàbá jọ̀wọ́ jókòó or bàbá jọ̀wọ́ jókòó. Do you understand? Now, you say bàbá jọ̀wọ́. This jọ̀wọ́ is please. And please, you saying please to an elderly person, you can add e to it. This is a mark of respect. Now, if you are saying bàbá jọ̀wọ́, that is, this has to be there to be able to go with this jọ̀wọ́, because jọ̀wọ́ is sit down. Jọ̀wọ́, please. So, jókòó, that is sit down. Jókòó. Do we get it? So now, if you are having bàbá jọ̀wọ́ jókòó, this is a mark of respect. That is, bàbá, please sit down. So this is very simple and straightforward. So because you're talking to an elderly person, you have to just add it to it as a mark of respect. Now, in terms of group of persons, now group of persons. Now, in terms of group of persons, I would say, let me leave you with that. Drop it at the comment section. If actually you understand what we have been saying, just apply what we've done for number 1, ẹ̀dákẹ́-ariwo, number 2, jọ̀wọ́, and now jókòó. Now, you saying jókòó in terms of a group of persons, how do you address it in a sentence? Okay, let me give you a tip. Now, you can say ẹ̀yin ọmọ ilé-ìwé yìí, or ẹ̀yin ọmọ akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí, jókòó. Do you understand? They are much. The students are much. They're not telling us the number of the students that are around. So just use your own to construct a sentence and write it at your comment section. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching. See you next time, but do well to subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you. See you. Bye.